Hey there, so today's lesson is going to be a ukulele tutorial, and I'm going to look at, this is a version I have, although I have a more visually friendly version of this song. It's a classic Beethoven song called Fur Elise. Let's just screenshot. This is not all of it. This is just page 1. If we get to page 2, I'll let you get a screenshot. Again, I have some other versions of this song that are just printed out a little cleaner than this one, but this is the one I happen to pull up. Fur Elise, not like cat hair, not fur, but F-U-R, like the German pronunciation. Okay, so it is a classic song written by a classic composer. So these are classical music tabs that you're playing on this instrument. Sometimes people think of the ukulele only as an instrument that plays Hawaiian music at the pool, but you can do anything with this instrument you can do with any other instrument. It can play a lot of different styles of music, trust me, from jazz to classical music to music that I wouldn't want to teach because the words are inappropriate, to country music, children's folk songs, church music. Any instrument, it can play any kind of style of music. Really, any instrument can play any style of music is what I meant to say. Ukulele definitely is like that. Now, our 4 strings from the string closest to you going up from the bottom to the top, remind yourself they are G, C, E, A, green cows eat apples. Okay, and from the beginning, this version is labeled by themes. The themes recur through the song. So we're going to start with theme 1. Now, the lines are labeled at the beginning of each line, which string. Remember, you're reading them from bottom to top when you're reading tabs, as if you're looking into your instrument this way. Green cows eat apples. G, C, E, A. People get that confused because when you flip it to play, this is the bottom string, this is the top string. But just know that when you look, it's like you flipped it up to look at it face to face, all right? Now, from the beginning, it's going to start on fret 7. So you're right here. And the way they have this written is a little different than that arrangement. Every time I do these videos, I got to do like moms. I got some random hair just sticking up. I don't know why that is. Try not to stare at it too much, although now I'm really staring at it. End up having to pull it out. Okay, so this is going to start on 7. I find it. There it is, 7. Back to work. Quit worrying about hair. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 2, 5, 3. So all that is played together with the same rhythm, those notes. You probably need to go a little slower. It's going to be faster later. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 2, 5, 3. Then you go into A minor. A minor, 2nd fret, strum everybody. Let's try that again from here. Notice I'm not doing this. I'm not sliding. See how that doesn't sound connected? You want the notes to be as connected as possible. See, I did something where the less movement, the more likely the notes will sound connected. So if you can do something like that, or you could even do it here. Something like that, so that they're connected, that would be good. All right. From there, that's that A minor chord. Then it's an open. Notice I'm already hovering over the next chord, which is not labeled, but it is E7. 0, 0, 0, E7. Then okay, so what do we got here? I looked away. Okay, so after E7, then 0. Then it's 3, 3, 2. 3 and a 2. So 3 is like C, but then you're adding 2nd fret like that. Let's go back to the beginning. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 2, 5, 3. See, that's all kind of connected the way I did that. Got to try to keep your fingers close. You might be able to reach that. It depends. If you could do like, or you could do it with your pinky. You could have your one ready there. That might be good to get it smooth too. Whatever works for you. I'm currently doing it like this. With 7 being my ring finger, middle finger's doing 6. 2, 5, 3. That was line 1. Pretty cool, huh? All right, line 2. 7, 6. Oh, not this, not this. I mean, yeah, you're hitting the right notes, but does it sound good? We want to try to sound as good as we can. So ring finger's a good choice. Ah, look at the music. 2, 5, 3. It's kind of like line 1. I think it's the same. It is. Oh, no, right there. It's an A minor. No, that's exactly the same. So line 1 and line 2 on this copy are identical. So practice line 1, then you practice sections of line 1. I practice from chord to chord as a section. It's kind of like a measure or something. And then you can practice theme 1. Okay? Let's go on to theme 2. Now remember, when you're watching these videos, if I'm moving too fast, she says, let me do a disclaimer. You should stay hydrated. Even if it's soda, stay hydrated. All right. Had to give me a little something out of Sparkle Cup. Theme 2. What do we have? So theme 2, you can pause, was the moral of that story, to get a drink. Or to go to the restroom. Or to shake your hands out if you're gripping too hard on your instrument. You can't move. That's a cool chord. 7. It's an inversion of C. It's still a C chord. See, here's our normal C chord we've been doing up here in 30. Da da da. There's another one right there. That's another C chord, by the way, up here in fret. What is that? 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a C chord. Not that I'm digressing, but I am. 7 is another C chord. Then 3. It's nice to know that when you're playing stuff, you can switch it sometimes. Give it a different style. Okay, but this is chord melody, so. But it lets you play that one. 5, okay, and 7. Now we gotta figure out how we want to finger that. I think I'd do that. Pointer here, and then this string's not being played on that. That's pretty, isn't it? I like that chord. Let's go back to the beginning of that line. Theme 2. That's nice. Then 5. Then you got to find the 7. Is it 3 and 2? Yeah. 2. Oh, E7. They don't tell you what it is on here. We'd probably have you write that. That's an octave. Hear that low note. High note. The 4, 4, 7, 4. I don't know how many of them. I didn't count. A couple, not that many. 2, 3. See, there's kind of a repetition right there of theme 1. That was awful. See, you gotta correct yourself. Even the teacher does. That was pretty. That was better. Oh, my phone's in the way. I think line 3 is the same as line 2. Let's look at it for a minute. So as you go through, is it the same? Let's see, the beginning of it is. Let's see. Let's flip it around. I'm looking at this line versus this line. That's called practicing smart, because sometimes you don't have a lot of time. You got to get back to playing Fortnite, or I don't know what you play, Minecraft, or you got to get back to listening to songs, you know, that are great songs you want to play. Like Fur Elise, you got to listen to this. So when you're practicing, it's good sometimes to do what they call analyzing, where you look to see if there's anything that's repetitious. Look, this is just like that. So if you played that, you can play that, right? Is this like this? Look at the music, not my old dried up hands, because you want to be learning the music. All you learn from my dried up old hands is that I've survived the test of time. Yes, it is just like that. So as you play through, find some little shortcuts to make your practice a little bit more streamlined and practical and a little quicker. Hey, happy practicing with Fur Elise. It's a great song. We can always dig into it and find some other sections of it. This would be probably, I'm going to consider this video one of a series of videos to teach this beautiful song.